This break, this is break number 4,443. This is going to be our NBA Silver Pack chase, just like our last one. We have a 25% filler to run. It's going to fill up our remaining 8 spots in this break. Your fillers, we have Phil C, Brandon D, Dan Lee, Jake G, Andrew M for 2, Meow Bear, Steve B for 2, Billy S, Max M for 2, Pithora DCQ for 5, Dead Dogs, Vance T, CJI, Logan M, Nick M, Sean J, Michael M, Javier, Blake, Josh K, Franzen, Will S, Dat Fox, and Matt G. 32 names with your top 8 advancing on into the break. What's the biggest change? I mean, just like the community's way different than 3 years ago. We're going to go 9 times. Alright, perfect. Thank you, Blake. A lot has changed. I mean, now we just do everything. We do all the sports. I have a face cam. I don't know if we had a face cam 3 years ago or not. A lot of change. Top 8. We've got Billy S, DCQ, Dat Fox, Stephen B, DCQ, Meow Bear, Javier, and DCQ for a third one. DCQ 3 for 5 right there. Yeah, the prices are up on all the products from 3 years ago. That's definitely true. That is definitely true. I remember in like 2023, we stopped ripping Finest because it was like over $350 a box. And this year it's coming out at $450.
Yep.
So, yeah, there's definitely been some inflation, some hobby inflation. First filler win in a while. Congratulations. All right. Combos in this one. We have the Nets and the Cavs, Clippers and Kings, Suns and Pacers. Kemper up top all the way down to DCQ on the bottom, and we will grab a number after. Oh, low rolls. We've got to at least 3 times. We're gonna go 7 times. V Friends. Oh, don't get me started about V Friends.
What's your favorite?
It's not my favorite. Meow Bear looking for a blind trade. Does anybody want a blind trade with Meow Bear? What that means is you guys will immediately swap your teams at the conclusion of the random. Javier up top all the way down to Antonio on the bottom. I'm not going to pay attention to what Labubu even is. Does anybody want a blind trade with Meow Bear? Meow Bear looking for a blind trade. Anybody in this break want to swap teams up immediately after the random? That is what a blind trade is. I'll do it, says Sailfish.
Sailfish.
Sailfish is going to do it. Remind me your name, Sailfish. Oh, Billy. Billy, never mind. I got you. Okay, we have a blind trade confirmed. Blind trade, that means they are going to immediately swap teams at the conclusion of the random. Here we go. Hawks on top. 0-6. I'm sorry, Matt. I'm sorry. I don't want to 0 for 6 anybody. That sucks. Alright. Blind trade incoming between Meow Bear and Sailfish. We have the Pellies up top. All the way down to the Lake Show. Gonna be on the bottom.
They need to bring back the YouTube.
Moke 'em if you got 'em, says Tim. Uh-oh. Oh, Wait, we're staying in Texas in that one. Javier with the Pelicans, DCQ with the Sixers, Bradley with the Hawks and the Celtics, Steve B with the Thunder, Meow Bear, you had the Spurs. It could have been worse, but you've now got the Rockets. Steve B with the Nuggets, Family Pack Nets and Cavs, Dead Dogs, Jazz. Congratulations, Sailfish. You now have the Spurs. DCQ with the Pistons, Steve B with the Knicks. We have Kemper with the Grizz in our gold member spot, James B with the Wizards, Michael E with the T-Wolves, Evan C with the Raptors, Eric T with the Blazers, Brian C with the Bucks, Matthew C with the Heat, DCQ with the Clippers and Kings. We have Russell with the Hornets, Jeremy with the Warriors, Sean K with the Suns and Pacers, DCQ with the Bulls, Dat Fox Mavs, Josh B with the Magic, Antonio R with the Lakers. Imagine being off-grid for 3 years and learning one of the most famous people in America is a 9-year-old named the Rizzler. That's funny.
I am not talking to you the rest of the night.
You're not talking to me?
I see this. Tag me in. What the hell's going on?
That was hilarious. All right, let's grab our target number for the packs.
You have to show them it there.
Target number is going to be 6. All right, target number is 6. Oh, I tagged JML in something on Instagram. That was a generational bad filler. If it was bottom 25, I'd be 5 for 6 and dead. Oh my gosh. All right, target number is 6. Once again, we'll go based off the left side serial number and then the right side for the tie break. And then, if need be, a duck race for the winner. If there's a double tie. That was hilarious what I tagged you.
Oh, you should show them.
All right, I'll show them. You guys didn't see what I tagged JML in? When you realize, how did they get a selfie of JML? That's what he looks like. That's what he looks like.
JM Rat.
JM Rat.
Taylor calls me.
JM Rat. That's exactly what I was thinking. It's the JM Rat.
Lint roller. Yeah.
Definitely the lint roller. Because the JM Rat was over here. Oh my gosh, he's just gonna leave. Did Taylor make the meme? That would be funny. That would be really funny if Taylor made the meme. Unbelievable.
Well, when I get the new, you guys know I don't have those overlays because.
You're not a rat, JML says Josh.
Thank you, Josh.
My hair looks a little different. I got a haircut last week. I didn't really put much gel in it tonight. I didn't feel like it. Alright, we will start this break off with, well, last time we started a break off with Sapphire, we hit a 101 Paparadasha, so let's do that again.
Thank you.
Spencer Rattler traded to the Jets. Spencer Rattler traded to the Rats. The Rats. Ripham, De'Aaron Fox, Kobe Buffkin, and Trey Murphy. JML is a pizza wrap, says Colin. WWE? Yes. AI, Hakeem. Jet Howard. For Portland, Jabari Walker, 37 is the new closest to 6. 37 is going to be our closest right now to the number 6. There's a good old Sandro and KG. Joel Embiid is 88 of 99. And Calvin Murphy. What's up, everybody? We still have over 575 of you watching. It's almost the midnight hour. You know what that means. You go crazy. You can go wild. Wild and crazy kids. We have a purple to 10 incoming. Gary Trent, Cody Williams, Clyde for Houston to 10. It is an auto of Hakeem Olajuwon. Uh-oh. Meow Bear 1, Billy 0. Meow Bear 1, Billy 0. Oh boy, the swap is paying off. It's to 10. Hakeem to 10, yes. Look at that. There you go, Meow Bear. Dude, this case has been so good. They put third-year Jabari Walker. Yes. Yes, Pathora, they really did. Oh, and it's the closest right now. It's the closest. 2 is the closest to 6. TSJ, Derek White. TSJ, 17 of 25. Going to the T-Wolves. Cam Whitmore. Dude, it has been a good night for basketball. Should have ran more than 2 basketball tonight, but they're slow to fill up. But the first basketball tonight was awesome. This one's headed that way too. Pods, Devin Carter is going to be on the Sapphire selections. And Rasheed Wallace. I think the Jets won tonight, didn't they? Did they lose that preseason game, JML?
No, they won. But it's preseason.
They're preseason champions.
It means nothing.
Isaiah Collier, 45 of 99. And Brad Beal. They did put a third-year Jabari Walker base in this set for some reason. They said Jabari Walker's a good choice for this product. There's a Zach Edey rookie. Jonas Valanciunas, Spencer Dinwiddie, and we're going to end with Zach LaVine. Box number 1, pretty decent. We're going to do Select International next. Select International. We'll do this one. think I might have the wrong... Am I supposed to have a select white sparkle pack in this break or a mosaic white sparkle pack in this break? I am supposed to have a mosaic, hobby, and sparkle. This is a mosaic sparkle. Oh, no, we're good. We are good.
You sure?
Yeah. Select international. Yep, we're way good. Both. I wish I could. I wish we could.
You could. No bounties.
Just wanted to make sure that the sparkle pack was right. Dillingham, Giannis. And how about Jalen Duren? 88 of 99 on the Duren for the Pistons. The NBA 2K Sim God, if you're familiar with 2K Sims. Duren always ends up being a beast in 2K Sims. Yes. Leave them all. You can choose which ones you want to top load. All the numbered ones top load. And then some of the better rookies base can be top loaded too. We've got Jackie and Wemby, Keontae George, KJ Simpson, and PJ Washington on the Red Waves, which are not numbered. We need to see a Dragon Scale or a Gold. Dragon Scale or Gold, please. Jared McCain, AJ Johnson, TSJ, and a Silver Embiid. We've still got 4 more breaks left after this one. Here is a green to 50 in here. Paul George, Klay Thompson, and Osa Iguodala to 50. 8 of 50. That's actually going to be closer than the Hakeem. Suns moving closer. Sean K. 8 is 2 off. 2 is 6 off. 6 is our target, so 8 is the new closest. Preseason in football is like mid-season basketball. Wow. Ariel Hecporty, Miles Bridges, and a silver Terrence Shannon Jr. It's okay. When basketball, it's preseason, you guys are going to want basketball. And hopefully we'll have enough, and all this stuff will not have gone up too much. I wish I could still play 2K5. I still play 2K5. Played it last year. Paul George on the Red Wave. 2K5 is such a good game. Another white in here. Zion, Jamal Murray, Shea, Kawhi, the Claw for the Clippers. 65 of 99. Love 2K. I love MVP Baseball 05. Two of the GOATest sports games ever came out in the same year. Blue Wave in here. Clay, Keyshawn George, Ryan Dunn. A rookie, gonna be Tristan Da Silva. A little team color action for the Magic going to Josh B. 33 of 75. MLB season is too long, too many games. I don't disagree with that. You could shorten the season down to like 140 games, but then no players could, ever win any records. All the records would just stand. Kyrie Irving played NBA Jam Tournament Edition this morning. That's a fun one, too. I haven't played NBA Jam in a while. Remember when they tried to bring it back like 10, 15 years ago and it kind of sucked? Jared McCain. And Brandon Ingram. Going to be on the white. 31 of 99. I remember they tried to bring back NBA Jam and it just kind of flopped. I don't remember it being great. Another Zion. Feel like we saw that card already. Zach LaVine for the Kings. Russell Westbrook. And there's going to be Jaylen Brown. It's a long season. 162 games is a lot. NFL Blitz was amazing. Yep. Reed Shepard. Brandon Ingram and DeAndre Ayton. NBA Street was really fun. NBA Street was a lot of fun. All right, let's do photogenic. NBA Street, even NFL Street was really good.
NFL Street.
We are going to kick off with AJ Mitchell for the Thunder. Jalen Suggs, Gordon, DeJounte Murray, and Osar Thompson. Carmelo Anthony, 44 of 75. Going to be on the Legends. Shaq, also legend. Laurie. Buddy Hield and Chris Middleton. I liked Blitz. Oh, y'all know about EA College Basketball? I didn't play that one. NBA Live was always a fun, like, alternative to 2K. My friend gave me this handheld thing that has every PlayStation 1. Dude, those are the best. I have one of those, but I haven't played it in a minute. I have a Nintendo 3DS that has, like, all the handhelds, like Super Nintendo, all that stuff. That's my jam. Derek Lively, 15 of 25. Gershon Yabasoli. D'Lo, and Jaden McDaniels. I want to get a, I kind of want to get one of those Raspberry Pis or whatever you can do emulation on. I do want one of those that has all the PlayStation 1, all the PlayStation 2, all the Xbox games. Like, I want, like, a super powered, kind of like an all-in-one emulation machine. We hit one of these to 5 on Wednesday. This one's to 49. Photo finish of Trae Young, 28 of 49. Steam Deck, and then use... That's a little confusing. I want something that I can just, like, turn on and it's just on my TV. I just want something that's, like, set up, easy to do. You can do it for me. Let's talk. I just want something that's pre-set up, ready to go, and then I can play PS2 games or Dreamcast games. Like, I want to play that era of games easily. Jackie, James Harden, Chris Paul, Cade Cunningham, and Colin Sexton. Because right now, whenever I want to play an old school game like that, I literally buy the disc. And then I go drag out my old Xbox or PlayStation or whatever. Damian Lillard is going to be numbered 9 of 65. 9 is one off the target number. Current number to beat is 8. There's going to be Zion, Clarkson, Rudy Gobert, and Kobe White. RGL probably played Echo the Dolphin. I did play Echo the Dolphin on Sega Genesis.
So Jam and Earl?
I played Echo, I know, because my cousin had a Genesis, and I had a Super Nintendo, and we would swap. So, I'd get her Genesis for a week, she'd get my Super Nintendo, and yeah, I play Echo and Sonic. Stephon Castle on the first night. Our auto is right here. It is to 49. It's Trae Young on the burst rate auto. Going to Brad. Burst rate auto of Trae Young. Dreamcast was the best. I was an early adopter. I got one for Christmas that year.
Came out $99.99.
$99.99, yep. Burst rate Trae Young? You guys think Trae Young's over $100 on an auto?
Probably like it.
It's got to be close, right? You would think. I was watching a video before the stream on Tetris, and the highest score ever and the first person to get a perfect game of Tetris. I was watching that video here on YouTube. A perfect game of Tetris is 43 Tetrises in a row. And somebody did it a couple years ago. Burst rate Trae Young to 49. Nice hit right there. Congratulations. We'll hit the squirrels. You saw that, Salty Martini? You saw that? That's Goonier, right? That's Goonier, yeah. Yeah, I watched that video earlier today. That's Goons. Yep.
Junior.
All these names are throwing me off. They're all throwing me off.
How much will that set me back? This thing that RGL is doing.
Nikola Jokic. Well, it's a Steam Deck, so like those can be like $600 to $1,000. Like those are expensive.
They're not cheaper.
So what Steam Decks are what? They're like $600 for a cheap one. Colin Sexton, that is going to be numbered 15 of 25. Echo. I didn't play Echo on the Dreamcast. I did play Seaman on the Dreamcast, though, with the microphone. I remember playing that.
Played
Some of my favorite games are on the Dreamcast. Choo Choo Rocket is a super fun puzzle game. Quake 3 Arena was one of the first online shooters I ever played. That one was really fun. And Daytona 500, or Daytona USA, that one was a racing game online. That one was really fun. There's a unforgettable of Tatum for the Celtics. Rui Hashimura. I've seen some of the Battlefield 6 gameplay. It looks fun. That's just not a game for me. Maybe I'll get it on Xbox, but it's not the same on Xbox compared to, like, PC. Tennis on Dreamcast. There was a lot of sleeper good Dreamcast games. You know what? Switching it up. Mosaic White Sparkle Pack.
what was it, All-Star Tennis?
All-Star Tennis or something like that. Alright, let's switch it up. With Moritz Wagner on the White Sparkle. The buck stop here, Andre Jackson Jr. A rookie on the back, City Edition of Reed Shepard. Going to the Rockets, going to Meow Bear. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Meow Bear. I think you got another one-touch, my friend. You could play burn games on the Dreamcast. Yes, you could. Yep, had a CD burner. I remember that. The Shenmue series was a lot of fun. I didn't really ever get into Phantasy Star Online. I didn't really ever play Phantasy Star Online. Congratulations on the Reed Shepard.
Fire!
He's on fire. Power Stone was a good series, yep. Jet Grind Radio. Or Jet Set Radio. Skies of Arcadia was a good one on the Dreamcast. Crazy Taxi, you can't go wrong. Crazy Taxi's still fun to this day. Alright, let's do... let's switch it up a little bit. Let's do China. Sonic Adventure was amazing when it came out. It was the first, like, side-scrolling Sonic. Claire Obscure. I don't even know what that game is. Claire Obscure? Suikoden 2 and 3 are two of my favorite RPGs ever. Tyus Jones, Dylan Brooks, DeAndre Hunter, DeAndre Ayton, KCP, Chris Middleton, Kyrie. And we got Jeremy, don't mess with the Sohan. Jeremy Sohan, 54 of 88. Billy, $200 for Billy.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
$200 for Billy on the bounty. Alright, well, both sides making some money. Both sides getting paid. 54 of 88. They did not agree to a bounty split, to my knowledge. Billy, congratulations. $200 coming back your way, my friend. Get in contact with you tomorrow. See how you want it. Congratulations. One of them has a... Is that Cherry Blossom? Oh, we have a Cherry Blossom auto in here. So one of them has a Reed Shepard and a Reed Shepard White Sparkle and a... Was it Dominique auto? Who was it? Hakeem Olajuwon auto, and the other one has $200.
They're both in on fillers.
And they're both in on fillers, yep. Antonio Reeves, Duron Holmes, Brooke Lopez, Grant Williams, Kevin Herter, yep. Podzemski, let's go behind this one right here. And that is going to be Bogdan Bogdanovic is going to be on the Red Dragon year. 45 of 88. And we have a Lotus Flower auto. Good luck. Lotus Flower auto. Of Terrence Shannon Jr. Going to Mini. Going to Michael E. That is to 18, I believe. 7 of 18. That is also one off the target number. Sorry, Osa. 7 of 18 is one off the target number. Did you get a 32X? I did have a 32X at one point. Yes. Yeah, I didn't have a Sega CD, but I did have a 32X, and I had the fighting game on there. Was it like... It wasn't Street Fighter. It was like Virtua Fighter or whatever.
Virtua Fighter, yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, that's the only game that I had for the 32X. Squirrel Virtua Fighter. Yep. That's the only game I had for my 32X. TSJ. 7 is also closest for the packs. Only thing that can beat it is a 6. Only thing that can tie it is a 5. We have a lot of low-numbered cards still to come in this break, though. We have a white in here. There is Isaiah Collier and Dominique, or Hakeem, my bad. Jay Crowder. Marcus Smart, yep. Chet Holmgren, OG Anunoby, Klay Thompson, Did I play Evil Dead? I did. Black and White of Time Lord, Robert Williams. Yeah, I did. I did play Evil Dead. Not one I owned. I rented that one a lot, though. Alright, last pack of China. We have another Lotus Flower in here. Good luck. We opened 3 boxes of this on Wednesday. No Lotus Flowers. 1 box, 2 Lotus Flowers. Magic, Jacoby Walter, Sasser, Quickly, Curry, obviously, TJ McConnell, Tyler Kolek, Lotus Flower to 18. De'Aaron Fox to 18. Going to the Kings. Sacramento Kings Clippers, that is DCQ 11 of 18 on the Lotus Flower Fox. I don't know if that's over $100. I'm going to say no. Did you rent from Hollywood or Blockbuster? Smaller little rentals places. Not we sometimes went to Blockbuster, but we usually had small mom and pop ones in our town. One was called Video Factory, and one was called 7 Seas. All right, let's go ahead and do Mosaic. Well, they both had adult movies.
They had the curtain off section.
No, they didn't. They didn't have the curtained off section.
This
No.
was right in the open.
So they were right in the open, but then they would take the they'd put like a little like this is an adult movie like over the box art, and you couldn't see it. Yeah. I'd try and peek. Try and look at it. All right, let's get started with Paul George, Sadiq Bey, Opera and Shengun, Nurk, and like you always risked it, you know, risk getting caught by like a worker or like your mom or something like that, and you'd look at it and there wasn't anything on the cover. You're like, wasting my risk. Yep. Furphy, Tyler Smith. You're like, wrong one. Wemby on the City Edition. Simons is gonna be on the red. Those are not numbered. Silver is Jalen Green. Orange is going to be Jordan Poole for the Wizards. Jordan Poole is going to be number 227 of 249. Jalen Wells, a nice one for the Grizzlies. Jalen Wells for the Grizzlies, 50 of 99. Lauri Markkanen. Lauri is 43 of 175 for the Jazz. Zach Edey on the Stairmasters, and a pink montage. Rookie of Ron Holland. And it's going to be numbered 135 of 149. Worked at Blockbuster for 3 months. Me and all the friends had the special discounts. Expedition 33 is amazing. I've heard that game is very good. Colfax a big fan. I think I probably don't have time for that. I need games that are quick and easy to digest. I don't have time to play an RPG anymore. Or massive storytelling game. I've been trying to play Suikoden 2. I have the remaster for that one on my Xbox. And I just haven't had time to even start it. That's Claire Obscure. Okay. So that's Claire Obscure. Alright. Pack number 2. I think we have an RPA in here. Final Fantasy 1. I never played 1. But I played like 10. Yeah, we have an RPA in here. We have a gold. Is that a honeycomb in here too? Good luck. We have an RPA. Horford, Obi, Jaren Jackson, and PJ Washington. We have Bobby Portis and Bronny on the debut. We will set the RPA just right there. We got Jaden Ivey and a red of Miles Turner. Duran on the silver. Jabari is going to be numbered 92 of 249. Jabari for the Rockets. CJ McCollum is 99 of 199. Isaiah Hartenstein is going to be on the honeycomb. I wish these were more rare. Jalen Wells on the introductions, and an overdrive of Joker. Going to the Nuggets on the short print insert.
How many boxes have in the case of Mosaic?
12 boxes per case of Mosaic.
It seems like you get 4 in a case for the honeycomb.
4 honeycombs in a case. I haven't really been able to pay attention and figure out exactly. Got to play Spider-Man. I have not played any of the Spider-Man games.
Dude.
Believe it or not.
Dude,
Big shocker.
I mean,
All right.
they're awesome.
RPA, maybe? Let's flip it. It's not an RPA, but it is a Paulo Banchero color graphs. We pulled a Chet Holmgren to 10 gold color graphs earlier tonight. Going to Orlando, that is Josh B on the color graphs of Paulo. Probably going to be good for some squirrels, I would imagine. The Spider-Man games are fun. They look fun. It's just one of those games. It's, again, a story game that takes time to play. And I need more time just to play racing games. I've been wanting to pick up like The Crew 2 and play that. I haven't had time. Paulo, nice hit right there. Congratulations, Orlando, going to Josh B.
It's good.
I will do the squirrels. We don't do the squirrels for every hit, ESM, FYI, but I will do them for you. But I'm not going to run the squirrels 10 times in a break if we have 10 one-touches. It gets to be a little redundant. All right, last pack of Mosaic, and then we've got Prism Choice to send us home in this one. No crazy color. Cole Anthony, Rui Hashimura, Paul George, Hartenstein, RJ Barrett. JML did different ones. Oh, he did the other ones. Yeah, we have two versions. Yuki. Our auto is a guy I really liked back in the day. This is Boris Diaw for the Suns. He was a pretty big contributor on those teams. 42 of 49 going to Phoenix. Phoenix in this break is Sean K. City Edition KD. We have Sar on the debut red. Diaw was a dog. Yep. Silver. Edie. Tristan Newton on the orange. And that is going to be numbered 49 of 249. John Collins on the purple. That Suns team was so much fun to watch. 12 of 99. Jaden Ivey. We have De'Aaron Fox, and our final card of Mosaic in this one is going to be Edie on the introductions. Yeah, very much like Draymond. 152 of 199. But he was a better scorer than Draymond, though. He was kind of like a facilitator any given night. Some nights he'd go out there and get you 6 or 8 assists. Some nights he'd pull down a double-double. And some nights he would score like 15 points. He was a very good scorer too, but that Suns team had a bazillion scorers, whether it was like Sean Marion or Raja Bell, Amari Stoudemire, Steve Nash. Some nights it'd be Leandro Barbosa could get it done. Q Rich and Joe Johnson were there for a couple of years apiece. That was such a good squad. All right, we have one box left in this break. It is Prism Choice Basketball. And last chance to knock off the TSJ for the packs. Otherwise, Michael E. is going to take our 10 national packs in this one. Joe Johnson was on like one year of those teams, and then he went and got paid by Atlanta. He got paid by Atlanta. Do not see any nebulas in here, but we do have a red and a blue. Raja was great for a couple of years. Steve Nash made all those guys so much better. He got Amari paid. Keegan. Shaq. Not numbered on those. Franz Wagner not numbered as well. Cade Cunningham and Laurie on our silvers. Red for the Pistons to 88. And that is Sasser to 88. Sasser to 88. That is 83 of 88. Rui Hashimura, going to be for the Lakers. Final card of the break is an auto. It's Kaishan George, 31 of 49. Going to the Wizards, going to James B. Kaishan's a nice auto to 49 to send us home. Rui, Lakers, last chance for the packs. Oh my god, it's 8. It's 1 off. 7 is going to take it. 1 off. All right, Michael E., if you are here, you want these packs open, let me know. Otherwise, we'll ship them out sealed your way. Kaishan to 49. Yeah, Mike D'Antoni, yep. Coaching that team. Amari got paid. Where did Marion go after the Suns? The Mavericks, that's right. I tuned out those years. Yeah, he was on the championship team. I tuned out those years. Robert Horry elbowing Nash in the... Yep, I remember that. That's probably why they didn't make it to the finals that year. All right, Michael, are you here? Congratulations, Michael. You won these packs. National Convention packs. If you want them ripped now, let me know during the recap. And if not, we will ship them out your way. Congratulations, Michael, with the closest to our target number 6. And take a look at our hits in this one. Once again, another basketball break with a bunch of one touches. I think I see 5 or 6 of them over there. And we have a giveaway coming on up for chat, and then we've got baseball coming up next. We still have 4 breaks left tonight for you guys. Baseball, UFC, and back-to-back football to send us home. That was right around the same time. Was that before or during or after when the Lakers got like Malone and didn't they get Gary Payton? They were like loading up trying to win. That was like right around the time the Suns were ascending, right? Right before it, like right around that same window. All right, your one touches in that break. We did have 5 of them, including the TSJ, which was our winning card for the packs. TSJ on the Lotus Flower auto to 18. Hollow on the auto, City Edition of Reed Shepard. Trae Young to 49 on the burst rate auto, and Hakeem Olajuwon to 10. And that is going to do it for your break.